Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber Ashli. I am an independent published fashion stylist originally from New York. I talk about fashion on this channel, whether it be styling outfits, unboxings, unveilings, going to events that are fashion related and vlogging those, or any other fashion related topic. So if that is of interest to you, definitely keep on watching, subscribe, like, comment, share, and we're just gonna jump right in. So, by the title of this video, I'm going to be sharing how and where to gain fashion styling experience. I am an independent published fashion stylist with over a decade of experience, and I just want to share some of the things that I did and also things that you can do if you are an inspiring fashion stylist. Okay, so I would say if you are in a big city like New York or LA, you have an advantage because most of the work that is in America is located in one of those two cities. But you definitely are going to be able to start where you are with these tips. So what you want to do is take advantage of taking a styling course that's online. If you have the advantage of taking it in person, I would certainly do that. But from what I did is I took School of Style, which is this online stylist academy where they offer 3 areas to get your certification of styling in. You can do fashion styling, you can do menswear styling, or you can do a personal stylist certification. I took advantage of the fashion styling certification because that is something that I wanted to do at the time where I can style celebrities. So we'll get into more of my background, but right now they no longer have an in-person option. They used to have that. They now do it virtually, just online. But I believe the 2 owners that were doing it, which was Luke Story and Laura Messiah, they're not actively promoting it anymore. So I'm going to recommend fashionmentor.co. So that is owned by Brittany Diego, who's an active current celebrity fashion stylist, and I took her master class a couple years ago where I got a refresher on a lot of things and learned a lot of new things. So if you are starting out, I would recommend her online course first, and then if you want to kind of have a specialty, you can potentially still do the School of Style. But I think that'll be the most current and relevant information to help you move forward. So my best option right now is to get into a styling course that will help you get the background knowledge of if this is really what you want. So let's say you did the styling course, you have this background knowledge about if you want to do it, you want to do it. So I would say take advantage of completing internships. Now, most of them are going to start off as unpaid because you're a novice, you have no experience, you're just starting out brand new. But as you get more experience and you get some gigs under your belt, you will be able to potentially get paid work, or you might start off with paid work. It's a possibility, but most of the internships, they're unpaid. So some websites that will help you are internships.com, businessoffashion.com, freefashioninternships.com, and indeed.com. All of those websites, you'll be able to type in fashion styling, type in your location, and they will give you available internships that are open for you to apply to. Now, some of them might say like for college credit. Don't shy away from those because, you know, times have changed where people are not necessarily going to school for fashion. There's a lot of avenues to get into the industry if you want to go that route where you can, you know, be a stylist. So I would say still apply and just make it clear in like your resume or in the description, the body of the email when you send it off, that, or if there's a message option, that you are doing this for like independent experience. You're, you know, very hungry to apply and you want to get this knowledge that will help you. Okay, so also another way to get an internship is to go directly to the magazine. So what you want to do is go to their website like Elle, Cosmopolitan, InStyle, ID, magazines like that, and you'll be able to find the editor under About or Contact Us, and they'll have an email. You can email your resume in a nice email, professional email that inquires about any internships that they have available. Now, again, if you're in like a smaller city, you can try out with your local magazines. I'm sure there's like fashion magazines that are in circulation. But if you're willing to travel, I would certainly take advantage of that too because there will be more opportunities for you. All right, so the next thing you want to do is network, network, network. It is the best way to get gigs, to get opportunities. That way you can grow your portfolio, you can meet other people and work with them and build positive, hopefully everlasting relationships. So where do you network? I would start out with meetup.com. It is an online marketplace that allows you to attend different events going on in your city. There's also Eventbrite, which does the same thing. Events going on, some are paid, some are free. I'm actually attending a networking event Thursday that is at a boutique in a couple cities over from where I live, that I found on Eventbrite that's completely free. So stuff like that is always out there, always available for you. You just got to be looking. You can also reach out to designers, see if they have their own personal shows they're doing, going to fashion shows themselves, going to networking mixers that might be in your area or a city over or a state over. Going to pop-up shops are always happening. Again, in New York and LA, these things are always happening, so you'll always be able to just attend something at least once a week, twice a week or so. Fashion workshops, a lot of things that would be like maybe useful or resource that you can come upon would be something that you can attend and meet other people, and they might be working on a project, and then there you go, you're developing that relationship to work with them. And really any fashion related event would be good for you that you can attend, because again, you're new, you want to get your foot out there, you want to be in the rooms to talk to people, to tell them what you're interested in doing, what you're doing currently, and you want to build those relationships. That way you can work together and create projects and express yourself through your art. Okay, so let's say you did the styling course, you completed some internships, and you went to some networking events. This is where you want to create your profiles online and develop a business card if that suits you. So I would start with Instagram. Usually people will share that when they're meeting each other. Also, create your own website. I would go by your name or whatever pseudonym you're going to use for yourself. Create that. That way when you get these projects going and you get all this content for photos and video, you can put that on your website and build your portfolio. And also I would start with modelmayhem.com. I still have my profile on there. I have gotten projects on there. Usually they are unpaid, where everybody's working for print, which is TFP, time for print, but it's a great resource to work with other individuals. They have a tab where you can look at casting calls that could be just for stylists, for models, photographers. You can create your own casting call, and it's completely free to set up. I know with having your own website, you have to, buy your domain, do it through a host website like Wix.com or Shopify, and it could be a little costly, but at some point you're going to have to invest in yourself, right? You got to put up the money so that way you can make that and grow your business, which essentially is what you're doing. So take advantage of those 3 platforms, and then as you build more of your structure for yourself, then also you want to create a TikTok at some point, because getting video behind the scenes content is always great. People are interested in how that goes and how you style a project and how it all comes together, and then you can repurpose that on your other platforms. I just started a TikTok, so I'm on there as well. If you even want to, you can create your own YouTube channel that shows how you do your projects. Just be wary when you do magazine submissions. They don't want you to have anything in the public eye first before the photos get published. So a lot of that work you'll have to wait until after your photos get published to show the world. So as you have done your styling course, you did some internships, you've been networking, you created your profiles, you have now been asked to participate on a project, and whether that's unpaid or paid will be a variable. However, when you do that, I would suggest you document in your journey, and also keeping contacts of everybody you work with and maintaining a positive relationship, because you never know in the future who you may need to reach out to again for something. So it's just always great to retain those contacts. Let's say you want to create something yourself and you're interested to get like published work going independently from some of the magazines. Caviar is a great website to start on. You can get your work published. I have a profile on there. You just got to follow the magazine of interest to use guidelines, and some of them are paid, some of them are not, but it's a great way to get your work in a high quality manner out there to the world, right? So it's just always great to have that. So I would certainly jump on there for a profile and start with like published work as well. All right, and let's say you're building your portfolio and you know, you're like, okay, this is going great. I love my photos. My work is really top notch. I get a lot of compliments, what have you. And you're interested now to like get consistent paid work. You want to be out there. You want to be established. You want to potentially work with celebrities. If you didn't get the opportunity moving up in the rank, or let's say you just wanted to do your own thing and see how it went for some time from interning, you can reach out to talent agencies to get signed. So sites like thewallgroup.com, forwardartist.com, celestineagency.com, The Only Agency. These are all talent agencies that you can submit your portfolio, your website, they can view your work, and you may potentially be able to set up a meeting and get signed. Now, obviously getting signed, they'll take a cut of your pay, but you should be able to have consistent work. I'm not signed, I've never been signed with a talent agency, but I have worked with brand development companies in my journey, and I work with one now where I have an exclusive agreement with them being an in-house stylist, and I've had that before. So I still work independently, but I've had basically a partnership with a few companies where I work with them and I can still work independently. But most of the time when you get signed, you work with that agency exclusively and they get you the work. So if that is of interest to you, I would certainly go that route. But just understand you have to have some experience under your belt and have your work, you know, public. Don't have any of your profiles private as well. I know on Instagram you can make it private. That's another thing. Make sure your profiles are all public. All right, so that's all I got right now. So if that was helpful to you, definitely comment below, like this video, share this video. It could be of help to somebody else. And let me know, you know, if you are somebody who is just looking to become a stylist. I have way more stories to share about my journey. Like I said, I'm doing it for over 10 years independently. I've done a lot of work. I just haven't done red carpet, but you know, my first opportunity was doing a photo shoot for a magazine, Elements, and I also then thereafter did an independent film with a production company, which was really cool. So I've done a lot, and I would love to share, you know, if you're interested, what I've done, some of the pros and cons of being a stylist, because it does take a lot of hard work. It does take a lot of time and dedication. So if you're not willing to just be up for some time, you know, be able to lug around luggage and stuff like that and be efficient with your time, it may not be for you. But if you are and you're hungry and you're serious about it, definitely give it your best shot. You will be successful. So yeah, that's all I got right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you, and I'll catch you on the next video. Be sure to drink your water, stay blessed, and stay positive. All right, peace.